We did talk about sidewalks, especially on Lucas Creek. So I know that makes a lot of people excited. We did talk about a lot of the things that are good currently, including Oakland, which is great. So we talked about needing some smaller businesses, sidewalks. We talked about how a lot of the retail is spotty. So there are some places that have, like, I know what is it called? Where Dino's is. Like, Dino's has been there a long time, but there's a lot of other vacancies in that shopping center. We talked about how there's not a city park in the Denbigh-Warwick area. We do have some boat access, but no park. Riverview is just outside of the study area. We talked about the area needing to be more cohesive, a community garden. Okay.
All right. Good list.
Some other needs included sort of community services for people, job training perhaps, a YMCA maybe, vocational schools, mental health services, a lot of things that are currently lacking but aren't in other parts of the city, but with such a big community base in this area, we thought those are good suggestions perhaps. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. It's a thing. So threats. We talked about violence and how there are different pockets of violence in the area. One of our members mentioned how in the area she lives, she feels that some of the landlords are to blame, which we thought was a great point. We talked about the commercial vacancies being a threat because, you know, the Kmart site has been vacant for years. We all know that. And it has become an eyesore as things have continued. We talked about panhandling and sort of the issue that keeps going on with that. We discussed the potential of signs. I know some other localities nearby have signs. We talked about the homeless and some of the needs for them, especially in our area. And we talked about protecting green space because that's important. And the last thing we really talked about was, I think, was this the last? No, one more, okay. So we talked about the library specifically because that was sort of one of the big questions and it's one of the big parts of this plan. And so we talked about the potential, Ferguson will be moving from their current site behind Popeyes, and so we talked about the potential of them locating there in what used to be that old Lowe's by the bowling alley. That's a church now, I think. Or the Kmart site, but we did note that it would be really great if the library had some open space, some green space, public event space for farmers markets or community events, and then also the need for maybe satellite services of some sort so people could go do their taxes. And then we did talk lastly sort of about vacant housing and workforce housing and the need for that. And then also senior living in terms of condos, so people that live in single family houses can move out into condos. Yeah.
All right. Great, thank you.